Good afternoon, everybody. I'm John McCracken with the Federal Highway Administration. I'll be your moderator this afternoon. I've already failed at my first task of keeping us on time, so we'll do the best we can with what's left of the afternoon's session, this session, that is. But first, there's been an adjustment in our schedule. We have a privileged speaker this afternoon before we get into our main session. And I want to first introduce Joe Toole, who will take the next step in introducing our honored guest. Joe Toole, please.
Sometimes when you put together a conference like this, you're never sure what's going to happen. And something very special happened about a week ago when we heard that we were going to have a very special visitor. And after flying halfway around the world to be with us, I'm pleased to introduce today that we have with us the Minister of Construction and Housing for Iraq, Mrs. Bayan Ismail Dizi. Did I get that? Bayan. And I have to say, I have had the privilege in the last 3 hours to get to know Bayan, and it's just been an incredible pleasure. Her strength stems from years of experience. She is a civil engineer, and she is a very strong advocate of the work that's being done in Iraq. In her responsibilities, she has oversight for policy and planning of all aspects of construction and housing in Iraq, including roads and bridges. And you can only imagine what a huge task this must be. She comes to us from being the Deputy Minister in the Ministry of Housing and Construction in Iraqi Kurdistan, the first woman in that position, the Deputy Minister of Public Works in Iraqi Kurdistan, the first woman in that position, and needless to say, she's a tremendous advocate of women in leadership. And I think that she is extremely pleased to see so many of our center directors, university center directors here with us, and also so many women in leadership. So let us please give her a very warm and gracious welcome to the minister. Please join me.
السيدات والسادة الحضور الكرام، إن من دواعي سروري وافتخاري مشاركتي في حلقتكم الدراسية هذه حول تحويل تقنية النقل والتي يشارك فيها العراق وللمرة الأولى. وبداية لا بد لي من تقديم الشكر والتقدير لإدارة الطرق الفيدرالية في وزارة النقل الأمريكية، مكتب الدراسات الخاصة ورئيسه السيد هنري، للمشاركة في أعمال هذه الحلقة الدراسية، وأرجو أن يستمر التواصل فيما بيننا في هذا المجال الحيوي والهام.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to be attending the second International Symposium on Transportation Technology Transfer, which Iraq is participating in it for the first time. I would like to thank FHWA and the Office of International Programs, directed by Mr. Henry Navarez, for giving me this opportunity.
إن التطورات الجديدة في قطاع النقل قد ساهمت في ترويج والتشجيع لتطوير نظام الطرق فعال وآمن ومحمي في بلدان كثيرة، وهذا الواقع الجديد يتطلب إعداد كادر كفؤ في مجال النقل يلبي طلبات المستقبل في هذا المجال. إن إعداد مثل هذا الكادر الكفؤ يتطلب استكشاف طرق نقل التقنية والتدريب، وهذا ما نأمل أن تقدمه حلقتكم الدراسية هذه.
The latest advancement in transportation field has effectively contributed to the development of efficient, safe, and secure transport systems in many countries. We all know that this technological advancement requires that you have a trained staff who is capable of applying these technologies and always ready to learn to meet future transportation requirements.
لقد عانى بلدي العراق كثيرا من الصعوبات التي عزلت العراق عن العالم طيلة قيود من الزمن، وأدت إلى ابتعاده عن مواكبة التطور العلمي والتكنولوجي في مختلف المجالات ولقد تركت السياسة الخاطئة لنظام الدكتاتوري السابق أثرها على كوادرنا في مختلف الاختصاصات، والذين عانوا كثيرا من الانقطاع والحرمان من البرامج التثقيفية ومن الدورات التدريبية ومن التواصل مع ركب العلم والتكنولوجيا السائر بخطة سريعة ومنتشة نحو الأمام.
Iraq suffered tremendously from many difficulties, which isolated it from the international community for decades. This isolation caused Iraq to lag behind the world in acquiring new technology in the different fields. The inefficient and ineffective policies of the former regime affected our staff abilities to advance. Our staff has suffered a great deal of isolation and was deprived from educational programs and training that utilizes the new technologies.
وبعد تحرير العراق بفضل تعاون قوى الديمقراطية والحرية في العالم وعلى رأسها الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية بدأنا مسيرة إعمار العراق رغم الصعوبات الكبرى التي تواجهه البلد وعلى رأسها الإرهاب. وكخطوة في هذا الطريق بدأنا بتهيئة المقدمات لافتتاح أول مركز لتحويل تقنية النقل وبدعم مباشر من الإدارة الأمريكية للطرق في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وعبر ممثليها في بغداد، وأخص بالذكر منهم دكتور علاء الدين برقاوي المستشار لدى وزارتي.
After Operation Iraqi Freedom and through the cooperation between the Iraqis and the coalition forces headed by the United States, we started our reconstruction process in spite of difficulties that our country is facing caused by insurgencies. As a first step to our way forward to access technologies and build our staff capacity, we have started the preparation to open up a transportation technology transfer center at the ministry with the assistance from our DOT Federal Highway partners and through its representative in Baghdad, and specifically Dr. Aladdin Barkawi, who is our ministry consultant.
إن نجاح هذا المركز يعتمد على التواصل الدائم والمستمر بيننا وبينكم، وعلى إمكانية فسح المجال أمام ملاكاتنا لتزويد بالخبرة من خلال دراستكم وخبرتكم في هذا المجال، والتي نحن بأمس الحاجة إليها. وإن أحد أهداف زيارتي هذه للولايات المتحدة الأمريكية هي لمعرفة الخطوات اللازمة لكيفية تفعيل هذا المركز في وزارتنا.
The success of this center depends on our continuous engagement between our two countries, Iraq and the US, in this field. One of the main objectives of my visit to the US is to have an open discussion with FHWA's senior leadership focusing on transportation technology transfers issues. I am looking forward to learning more about the necessary requirements to effectively run a T-Square Center. I hope that my visit will generate the necessary support for this important program.
وأخيراً لا يسعني إلا أن أتقدم بالشكر مرة أخرى للهيئة المنظمة لهذه الحلقة، راجية لكم الموفقية والنجاح في عملكم.
Finally, I would like to thank you all for your kind attention and extend my warmest greetings to the organizers of this symposium and wish them all a great success.
Thank you.